Hello everyone, today we will perform practical number 3. What is practical number 3? Perform the following reactions and classify into. Here I made the same practical. It helps for both classes. For class 10, the same reactions, check their types. It means types of reaction to check in class 10. And for class 9, to check whether following reaction is physical change or chemical change. Right? So, we will perform the reactions A. Iron with copper sulphate solution in water. What happens? Iron reacts with copper sulphate solution. B. Burning of magnesium ribbon in air. C. Zinc with dilute hydrochloric acid. Zinc is a metal. Heating of copper sulphate crystals. E. Sodium sulphate with barium chloride in the form of their solutions in water. So here I made list of apparatus. I arranged it to show these 5 reactions. We'll perform one by one. Okay. Then the first one. What is first, students? Iron with copper sulphate solution in water. Okay. Then let's see what happens here. I'll keep this reaction. It requires for some minutes. So we'll perform remainings and we'll see the result afterwards. Their reaction after. Okay, students. So as per first, iron reacts with copper sulphate solution in water means we need to prepare first. Copper sulphate is on the form of crystals. Yes, I removed this lid already. Yes, because time should not be taken. Here it is the copper sulphate crystals. Can you see this blue color? Yes, we'll prepare a solution with water first. So here I took in this beaker distilled water. Yes, with this distilled water, we'll add sample of copper sulphate crystals in this. Okay. Some samples of copper sulphate I took. With help of glass rod, we'll make it solution because the copper sulphate and distilled water. Yes. Here I'll keep this for a few minutes to prepare a solution. Next solution, the same thing we will perform the solutions first. As barium sulphate with barium chloride to perform their solutions in water. So we need to make those solutions also along with the beaker number B and beaker number C. Beaker number B, here I took the sample of barium chloride. Right? Yes, we will prepare of this, and in the beaker C we will prepare sodium sulphate. Okay, so here we need to make solutions of those also, students, and perform. Here the white crystals are there, barium chloride. Samples I am going to add 2 grams of barium chloride. I am going to add in front of you to make a solution. It means in water, which water to take, distilled water or demineralized water to take. Right? Then with help of glass rod, we'll make the solution of this. Okay, I'll keep this now. Next, the same solution we'll prepare with sodium sulphate. Yes, here is the some samples. We'll add crystals of white powder it is. Here it is the crystals of sodium sulphate. Solutions we prepared here with help of demineralized water. Okay. We prepared all the solutions right now. Still this one also with help of glass rod. Okay. Then we prepared the respective solutions of copper sulphate solution here. Can you see this clearly? A crystals are dissolved in distilled water and made copper sulphate solution. Next, barium chloride, here colorless crystals. Solution of barium chloride, and here in this beaker we added salt of sodium sulphate. Yes. Now, first one, we check iron with copper sulphate solution. Then in front of you here it is the copper sulphate solution. We'll add with help of dropper, yes, few drops copper sulphate solution in this test tube. Already I took test tube in this stand, fitted with help of stand and clamp. Can you see this solution in the test tube? Okay. Now, copper sulphate solution, and here is the iron nail. With help of thread, I took one screw which is made up of iron. Yes. Now, a first practical as per iron nail react with copper sulphate. I'll dip this iron nail with help of copper sulphate solution. Here, we'll check this. Okay. Is it dipped in sulphate? Nice. We'll keep this reaction. Allow it to keep for few minutes, that a reaction should take place. Okay. Now, we'll see second optimum. A reaction takes time to occur. Now we'll check second one. The option. Burning of magnesium ribbon in air. Okay. Here I took the two pieces of magnesium ribbon in front of you. This is called magnesium metal ribbon. Yes, then we'll take this one with help of tongs like this and we'll burn it now. Yes, burning of magnesium ribbon in air. Okay. How it burns, students? See, burning. This is called burning of magnesium ribbon. Right? So it burns and it becomes ash now. Yes, we'll keep what it is. We'll see afterwards. Okay. See now, with help of spatula, I'll make this burning rubber into powder. See in this watch glass, we saw this one. What is the result of this? Burning of magnesium ribbon. It means magnesium ribbon burns with air with help of oxygen present in the air, and magnesium become magnesium oxide. Yes, a reaction takes place like this, students. What? The magnesium ribbon is in the form of metal. We will take two molecules of magnesium ribbon. It burns with help of oxygen present in air, which forms the reaction magnesium oxide. Magnesium oxide. Understood? So, which is magnesium oxide is in the form of ash, which we collected in this watch glass. Right? If you dissolve it in distilled water, it becomes magnesium oxide solution, which turns litmus papers and with respective solutions and indicators, it shows what metals are generally basic in nature. Now we'll check third one. Zinc with dilute hydrochloric acid. Yes, we'll check zinc metal reacts with hydrochloric acid. Then let's check the reaction. What happens if zinc metal reacts with dilute hydrochloric acid? Here I arranged a set of apparatus here. These are the zinc metal. Yes, zinc granules I have, students. I'll show you some samples of zinc granules. See, this is called zinc granules. Okay, we'll take few small pieces of zinc granules. Check what happens with the dilute hydrochloric acid and zinc metal. Perform an activity here. Yes, we'll hand one test tube. see some few sample of dilute hydrochloric acid. Here I'll take little amount of dilute hydrochloric acid here, right? Can you see this? And we'll add granules of zinc in this. See the reaction. Can you see this reaction? Here zinc reacts vigorously with hydrochloric acid and releases hydrogen gas. Got it? So what happens? We'll check this one. Okay. Then see, you saw just reaction. Zinc metal reacts with hydrochloric acid means a reaction takes place like this. It is the zinc metal reacts with dilute HCl. Yes, we should take 2 molecules of HCl here. The reaction occurs like this, which it creates zinc chloride plus hydrogen gas. What the reaction releasing here, the gas is called hydrogen gas. Yes, and zinc chloride is gas. It means a metal salt plus hydrogen gas. Now we'll check D. Heating of copper sulphate crystals. Heating of copper sulphate crystals. Okay, we'll check what happens. Here I have copper sulphate in front of you. Okay, we'll take few amount of copper sulphate in one test tube. We'll hang one more test tube here. We'll add a dry copper crystals here. Here, can you see this? Here, we'll heat it. We'll heat this. Yes. See students, some gas is evolving from this mouth of test tube. Okay, what happens? See now, we'll check this reaction like this with help of see now, what is the color of this copper sulphate now? White. What happens? White. The bluish turn into white color. Can you see this? Is it clear? Yes, then what happens is, yes, we'll check. Then just we saw heating of copper crystals. Then what is heating of copper crystal? Copper crystals are blue color, yes, which are having 7 molecules of water. This is the actual chemical formula for copper sulphate crystals, which is blue in color. When you will supply heat into this, then this turns blue color into water, copper sulphate, white crystals. Which one? White crystals. Yes, along with releasing water molecules separately. Yes, here in the mouth of this test tube, you collected water droplets here. See this. Yes. This is the white powder now. See, clear white powder is there. Can you see this? Yes. Then water releases and turns blue copper sulphate crystals into white color of copper sulphate. What happens here? It loses water molecules. The number of water molecules it loses, students. Yes. Okay. Next. Here we will perform last activity. What? Sodium sulphate with barium chloride in the form of their solutions in water. Beginning only we prepared solutions of barium chloride, sodium sulphate here. Here are the two solutions I'll take in front of you with help of two test tubes. I'll take sample of barium chloride in one test tube. Here In one more test tube, I'll take sample of sodium sulphate. Okay, now see. We'll add both. In my left hand, barium chloride is there. In my right hand, sodium sulphate is there. Both are colorless solutions in their solution in water. It means colorless solutions are there. We'll add one to another. What happens? Milky color has occurred. Colorless solution formed into form of milky color. Right? Why it is? What reaction has taken? We'll write it, this reaction on the board, and we'll study result. What? See then, I'll write molecular formula of sodium sulphate. Sodium SO4 reacts with barium chloride, which is BaCl2. It reacts and turns into color. Both are colorless solution, students. It gives here we can release their ions. Sodium 2 are there, means 2 plus ions. Sodium sulphate is in double minus ions. Bariums are again 2, chlorines are 2, so they exchange there. What happens reaction? Why it turns white color? Because here some reaction occur. It turns into, students, barium sulphate, then sodium chloride, salt, which is in the form of solution, which is in the form of salt. Yes, then it changes, which is double displacement reaction. The sulphate going to mix with barium, so barium sulphate given, sodium going to react with the chloride and it gives sodium chloride salt. Yes, then it is the reaction taken place when the sodium sulphate with barium chloride. Yes, here is the result of this. Here, the thread light or salt will deposit afterwards in the bottom and you will get solutions of sodium chloride afterwards. Now, here one more we left to see the result. What is that? The first one we kept for few minutes to check what happens iron with copper sulphate solution in water. Right? We kept this reaction for few minutes. So we'll check now result of this one. First one also, students. What is this? Now that iron screw become deposited copper particles on this, right? It become white into copper crystals. Here copper crystals are there on this iron knife. Can you? Then what is this reaction? This reaction is occurred like this, students. What? First, iron in the form of nail reacts with copper sulphate and it gives ferrous sulphate plus copper sulphate. Why? The lesser reactive of copper displaces from its solution because a higher reactive of metal iron reacts the lesser reactive of copper and displaces into separately, which is called displacement reaction. Got? Okay, now we saw along with these all here for class 9 we saw what are physical change, what are chemical change. Yes. Class 10th results. Types of reaction means what? Here displacement of copper from its solution means it is the type of displacement reaction. Here the two or more reactants combining to give a single product, it means combination reaction, students. Yes, and this is the release of displacement reaction, releasing of hydrogen gas from hydrochloric acid, displacement reaction. Next, heating. A single product of crystals of copper is giving copper sulphate plus water separately, means decomposition reaction. Here the solution of sodium sulphate and barium chloride both are exchanging their ions vice versa. So what it is? Double displacement reaction. So let us summarizing result for class 9. All are chemical changes. For class 10, these are the types of reaction. Yes. For next practical, we'll upload in my next video.